Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Looking for the runner. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership.
Hits one! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gaitska Mendieta. Belletti. Shevchenko. And he's cut it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Belletti. Can he get onto this?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Petit getting this one clear. Played in by Perez. He's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Zico.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mendieta. Aim forwards. Gently done. That's been cut out, well played. Mendieta, and the counter is on. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's heaved it away. Guti, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Perez, and he's managed to get free. Conte, now the finish! He scores! To the good, they have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence.
3 minutes at a time.
And here's Shevchenko. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Luis Suarez. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a another show of strength.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Perez. Now Costa Curta. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great ball if he can get there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Adams cuts it out. Beckenbauer. Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been cut short. Oh, played right into his path. And that has been cleared. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh no, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Conte.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's in space and looking for options. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. Guti. Zico. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Seaman gets it away. Beckenbauer. Perez looking to run onto it. And here's Shevchenko. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Perez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Kimmich. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now can they get it back?
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Adams. Number
Rice.
18, Shevchenko.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's got away.
Number 14,
Zico.
Number 23.
Turns and goes back. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. It's Luis Suarez! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has left him in a heap. Del Piero. And reclaimed it in a trice. Deftly away. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's intervened well there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the path...
Vinicius Junior! And now they can clear their lines. It's run loose here. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that has been cleared. Can he get it through? And he's there to belt it away. Looking for the runner. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared. He could be in here. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. And he gets rid in a hurry. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cafu. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Guti. And they're back on the ball again. And he's gone looking for safety.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chiellini. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a throw-in. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's the chance to counter. Here's a sharp little ball here. Adams clears it away.
The attendance for this match was
And claimed it back swiftly.
72,306.
Del Piero looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Luis Suarez. That'll be a throw-in. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got rid. Taken back almost at once. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Del Piero. Number 14, Guti. Number 3, Chiellini. Number 33, Zaire Emery. Number
nicely
16,
intercepted.
Rodri. Coming on the field.
Nicked it back promptly.
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 29.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Havertz.
execution was
Number
lacking.
2,
And it's
Adams.
Griezmann.
Number
Can he latch on to
17,
this?
Manuel Petit. Number 13, Pep Guardiola.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Danielson has a look and plays it forward. And he can clear it away. And he was quick to react. Luis Suarez. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Has been indicated.
Cleared away. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Del Piero. Lewis, great chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, given away. He's picked his way through. Luis Suarez! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Luis Suarez. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Zico. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Petit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Busquets has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Zico, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Cleared away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Makaleli, and it's Zico. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Zico. It's Zico!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that was vital. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Security staff for each block.
I thought that was a
Please
decent
report to the
45
staff
minutes of
immediately.
football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Lizarazu is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Luis Suarez. Costa Curta cuts it out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Owen. Short changes him with that pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Beckham. He's gone for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And it's Luis Suarez. Back into the middle, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Deftly away. Here's Razu. And here's Zico. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Del Piero. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Zico! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Beckham. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Owen. That looks a good ball through. And it's great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He gets big. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So that's got things underway. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Rudiger makes the interception.
Well, Peter, I don't think I ever saw so much pressure being placed on the shoulders of one man as I did upon those of a young Neymar back in the summer of 2014.
Of course, it was seen by many as his tournament the moment Brazil was to reaffirm its position as football's natural home. The opening game didn't start well.
Not really, but he dragged.
Header! It's there! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Luis Suarez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. Chance with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the counter can be on now for Japan. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
There's the hit! No mistake! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time and again they are repelled. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. And it's lofted through here. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Added time.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Within these grounds.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Messi. Number 23,
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
20, Mohamed Salah. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Neymar.
Odegaard.
Oh, great feat that.
He's found a way through.
13,
Flings it across.
Number 17,
Rudiger can get it clear.
De Bruyne. Number 21, Kulusevski.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Mbappe.
Kulusevski.
Number 19,
Now it's
Vinicius
Haaland.
Junior.
Now it's Kulusevski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Costa Curta. And he welcomes it in.
Alexander Arnold. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read. Now there's the clearance. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, super ball! Costa Curta gets it away. Suarez goes on a charge down the left. He is through here! Luis Suarez with the cross. Now it's De Bruyne. He could be in here. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Luis Suarez shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. That has been cut short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! Chouameni. And he was alert to it. Bayer Leverkusen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now that's well seen too. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi, he's found, and the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Suarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe! Costa Curta makes the interception. Valverde. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Griezmann. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. And he can clear it away. Beckenbauer. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Today's match day programs.
So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start.
Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital. Great chance! Beckham. Still just a single goal between the sides. Time and again they are repelled. Beckham. Scholes. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great ball! Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Luis Suarez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 23, Van Dijk. Number 9, Griezmann.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number 6.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Number 7, Beckham.
It's a sharp
Number
pass.
3,
Let's
Chiellini.
make sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Chouameni.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Scholes. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! Lewandowski, quality ball. Beckenbauer. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody is having a go! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Gets his pass away. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been knocked clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Suarez. So it is still 0-0. Musiala, not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Koundé.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that was very necessary. Seaman. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. He could be in here, and he's certainly onside here. He's got the shot away!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Musiala. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
This match was 70,987.
Palmer. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Kunde kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Great ball if he can get there. He's found some space. In with a header! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a decent clearance.
Number 13, David Villa. Substitution.
That's a throw. One-nil as we head towards the end. And it's Messi. He's played him through. He is through here. Great hit! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Defending was strong and firm. Luis Suarez. That's a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. And it's going to be another one. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Costa Curta. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Koundé, Pedri. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.